Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, 14th day of December, 14th day of Kislev also. Okay, we're going to start giving you Chanukah laws. It's only 11 days away now, approximately. So here goes. First of all, what is Chanukah? Let's just get the basics on that. I know that you all know a lot about it, but let's just so there's no misconceptions. Two miracles happened. Two very different types of miracles happened with the story of Hanukkah. To say it in real short, one was that a small group of Hashmonaim, not great in number, not great in muscle or anything, were able to fight back a very powerful army, the army of the Yavanim, the Syrian Greeks of their time. And for Rabim Biyad Me'atim, we call it, for the many to fall into the hands of the few, that's already miracle number 1. But then, of course, when they won their battle against the Yavanim, the Greeks, Syrian Greeks, they came into the Beis Hamikdash, and the temple, and found that it was all impure and everything. So they found only one flask of oil that was sealed with the seal of the Kohen Gadol, and it was only enough to light the menorah for one day. They knew it would take about 8 days till they got fresh, pure oil, olive oil, and so they used that one flask, and that one flask stayed lit for 8 days. Now, that seems like, if you'll excuse my calling it a cute trick, it doesn't sound like as big a miracle as the Hashmonaim beating a massively powerful army. It's just really a cute little trick with fire. But the reason we love to make such a big deal out of that miracle, which only happened with some flames and not giant armies, is that that was God's way of giving us a signal. And that signal said to us that God was very pleased with everything that we were doing, and that He was giving like an acknowledgement from heaven that we did the right thing by waiting and trying to light the menorah in the purest possible way. So it was a wink, like a wink and a nod from heaven, that God was with us and on our side and all of that. That's why we celebrate it so much. There was the giant miracle where He helped us beat a powerful army, but then when He also gives us that special wink and nod, we feel so blessed to know, God, we knew you were there. We knew it, and now you're giving us a signal, and that's why we cherish it. And when we light thousands of millions of menorahs all over the world, the Jews are sending back a signal to God of broadcasting it, saying, we got the message, God. We're with you on this. And look down on planet Earth, and you'll see us shining back millions of menorahs at you. And that's the beauty of the miracle of Hanukkah. The name, let's do a quick moment on the name. Two reasons for the name Chanukah. One is Chanu, Kaf Hey, that they rested on the 25th day of Kislev when they finally won their battles for good against the Syrian Greeks. And also Chanukas Habayis means the dedication of the temple. They rededicated it as most beautifully as they could after it had been desecrated by the Syrian Greeks. And so those are the two reasons that it came to be called the holiday of Hanukkah. With 11 days to go, I want to remind you that if you can manage to light your menorah with olive oil and get yourself a good arrangement to be using olive oil, that's actually best, because that's how the miracle happened. If you can't for some reason get olive oil, anything that resembles it or lights beautifully as olive oil does will be okay also. And more Hanukkah laws for you to follow. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.